A plane crash in a San Diego area neighborhood creates chaos for residents. Good news for surfers as One Orange County Beach reopens after a week-long closure. And find out how CSUF plans to deal with unvaccinated students for the spring semester of 2022.
This just in tech news. The first responder on
There's been a lot of collaborative efforts
feel
over the
blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the Broadcast Journalism students at Cal State Fullerton.
OC News starts right now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us at OC News. I'm Melanie Ferrari. OC News is presented by the Broadcast Journalism students at Cal State Fullerton. A twin-engine Cessna C-340 plane crashed near a high school in the city Santee in San Diego County this afternoon, killing at least 2 people and destroying 2 homes. Officials say a plane heading from San Diego to Yuma, Arizona crashed behind a home after trying to attempt to land near a high school. The plane struck a UPS truck that was nearby, killing the driver inside. Fire officials have yet to determine just how many people were on the aircraft, but no, there are multiple confirmed fatalities due to the severity of the crash and the fire.
We had multiple structures that were fully involved with fire. We had an aircraft that has confirmed, a portion of the aircraft confirmed crash in the back of one of the homes. We also had multiple vehicles on fire, including a large box truck that is right across the street. As far as any of the cause of the aircraft crashing, that's still to be determined. We're waiting for officials to arrive to assist with the investigation.
The Cessna was a 6-seat plane. It is still unknown how many passengers were on the aircraft. 2 people were taken to a nearby hospital with burns. A bar altercation turned deadly in Hawthorne last night. After a verbal altercation inside a sports bar in Hawthorne, a man attempted to run over people with his truck. He narrowly missed the crowd and crashed into a tree. A group of people pulled him from his truck and began beating him. Police declared the man dead at the scene. Hawthorne police identified 4 main suspects, but no one has been arrested. The man has been identified as 40-year-old Miguel Lopez Santos of Los Angeles. An update on the oil spill that closed in several beaches in Orange County over a week ago. Johnny Ariano has the story.
I'm here at Huntington Beach, California, when an oil spill took over about a week ago. October 2nd was when they discovered oil was leaking. How? Well, it happened through a crack in an oil pipe right here in the ocean. Now, there are more than 1,000 cleanup crew workers on site here in Huntington Beach, California. But the beach has reopened. Today, on October the 11th, they announced that the beach will reopen at 6 a.m. to the public.
People are still out there taking the risk. There's people out there surfing right now. You know, it's not like they're eating it, but you are swimming in it and you are around it. I was in jobs where we were rig movers, and I'd come home drenched in that stuff all day, every day. You just wash it off and go back to life. You know, we still need it, so it is what it is.
As you can tell, there's not a lot of people here. There is still some skepticism within the crowd. Huntington Beach Police spokeswoman Jennifer Carey has said results show non-detectable amounts of oil associated within the water. That is coming from her. Now, they still do not recommend you touch any oil, touch any tar pits, or even there is like mountains in the sand that workers are digging up to try to find anything. But you can still come in here. We urge you to be safe and be smart what you do. I am Johnny Adriano in Huntington Beach with OC News.
Residents in Carson are being asked to close their doors and windows as a foul odor has plagued the city. The smell, which has been compared to vomit or a fart bomb, has lingered in the Carson area for about a week. On Friday, Carson's mayor announced the smell was from a hydrogen sulfide leaking pipeline. Los Angeles County Fire and hazmat teams have been on the scene, attempting to find and stop the potential leaking pipe. The leak will not cause long-term harm to residents, but could result in short-term effects such as nausea and vomiting. Thinking about taking a road trip soon? Be prepared to pay extra. Gas prices just hit their highest price in 7 years. Doubled. The average price across the country sits at $3.27 per gallon, an increase of 7 cents in the past week. The demand for energy has forced an uptick in prices, forcing crude oil over $80 a barrel. The average price per gallon in California sits at $4.41 per gallon. Coming up, a program in the Chino Hills community is changing the lives of troubled teens after the break. A Chino Hills organization that helps guide troubled youths to make better choices in life held their annual fundraiser last weekend. Christina Briseño has more on the story.
From troubled kid to movie star, Steve McQueen's legacy will forever be remembered in Hollywood history. However, McQueen did not have the lavish lifestyle he lived as an adult when he was a kid, due to abuse he faced in his home life. It's thanks to the Boys Republic, a private, non-profit, non-sectarian school and treatment community for troubled kids, that young McQueen was given a second shot at life. Every year, the program hosts the Steve McQueen Rally fundraiser, where people from around the community are welcome to a car and motorcycle show. The money brought in by donations and sponsors goes towards the Boys Republic campus, program, and the students' lives. This organization has changed many lives, and it's because of McQueen's countless support that it is able to help youths nowadays like Andrew Lara from Pomona, California.
I finished in 2020, and I graduated last year on September. And from here on now, I've been good. I've been going to college already and just been doing me and then trying to do whatever else I can in life.
The Boys Republic companion program, Girls Republic, also helped Andrew's sister, Angela, get back on her feet as well.
The whole group setting in that school kind of helped me because I was able to talk about my problems, and with that therapy help, I was able to graduate. I didn't really have enough problems going through my head because I was able to talk about them.
CSUF alumni Jessica Ruiz has been working at the Boys Republic for 24 years and thanks Cal State Fullerton for essentially helping her find the program she fit perfectly in.
If it really wasn't for Cal State Fullerton bringing up Boys Republic for me, I would have never even thought, and what is this place? Who is this? And this is teenagers, and they're at-risk youth, and they're so amazing, and it just put me right where God wanted me to be. So I know it's Cal State Fullerton, and when I saw it's Cal State Fullerton, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to tell them. If it wasn't for Cal State Fullerton, I would have never been here.
I'm Christina Briseño, reporting for OC News.
Many students are incurring large student debt in order to earn a 4-year college degree. However, some companies say it's not necessary. Over the past few years, many companies have not been as focused on hiring college-educated employees. Instead, they have shifted their focus to hiring more skill-based, white-collar employees. Companies like IBM and Bank of America have set up apprenticeships programs to train potential employees. The program includes on-the-job training, benefits, and coaching to set them up for success. Many companies believe removing the degree requirement would help solve our labor shortage. Titans who are yet to upload their COVID vaccine record may be unable to register for the spring semester. Under the President directive, vaccines became mandatory on campus beginning in late September. Students who are yet to submit a vaccine record do not have access to the student portal, therefore not allowing them to enroll for the fall semester. While the spring schedule has not been finalized, students should have already received their registration date. Titan Radio DJs are back in the studio after being home during the pandemic. Jessica Gonzalez talked to a few DJs to see what's on air this semester.
Titan Radio at the end of the day is a safe space to share your values and what interests you. It's a platform for you to discuss whatever brings you joy.
So Titan Radio is a free-form, internet-based radio station, totally run by students. The students are given 1 hour of airtime to do whatever they want with it.
Titan Radio really gives me a good creative outlet for myself. And I thought, you know what, why not? Let's see if I like it. So I pitched my show idea to them. I sent them all my information. And then they got back to me and said, hey, you want to be a DJ? And I said, okay, sure.
Titan Radio has over 35,000 listeners every year. The station reaches over 150 countries.
You're listening to Titan Radio. Listen, connect, express.
The DJs can play their favorite music or host podcasts each week. Cal State Fullerton freshman Ariana Hartman says she loves to give her audience a relaxing podcast to tune into.
Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome to the second episode of Heart to Heart. Yay!
My show's called Heart to Heart. It's kind of a play off my last name, Ariana Hartman. So I like to have heart-to-heart conversations with people. I feel like sometimes some radio shows can sometimes feel a little too formal for people, or sometimes people just don't want to always listen to music. Sometimes they just kind of want to feel like they're actually talking to someone, communicating with someone.
Cameron Macedonio, Cal State Fullerton sophomore, loves music and conversations with people, so he combined the two together and created the podcast Our World.
So I would say it's about 35-40 minutes of talk and then 15-20 minutes of music. I wanted to do both because I love sharing music with people. One thing that I do every episode that I really like is my last question is always, what is our world to you?
Hi everybody, welcome back to Our World with Cameron, and today we'll be talking about financial aid.
To listen to these DJs and more, go to titanradio.org for 24/7 music and podcasts. My name is Jessica Gonzalez, reporting for OC News.
October is LGBTQ History Month. To celebrate, the LGBTQ Queer Resource Center is hosting events all month long on campus. This week, the center is celebrating National Coming Out Week. This morning, the university started off the week by raising the pride flag outside Langsdorff Hall. They also set up a section of LGBT history books at the Pollock Library today. The collection includes books about the LGBTQ community and its authors. For more information about upcoming events, visit their center on the first floor of the Pollock Library. When OC News returns, the Dodgers face the Giants in a pivotal Game 3 at Chavez Ravine Plus. Got plans to travel? Might want to double check your flight status. These stories and more when OC News returns.
Observe a domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger, the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Titan sports teams were in action over the weekend. Natalia Valle is here with sports.
Thank you, Melanie. It was a great weekend for the Titans women's soccer team. Let's see the highlights. CSUF women's soccer earned a 1-0 win over Hawaii on Sunday at the Titans Stadium. Carla Rodriguez scored the golden goal during extra time. It was Rodriguez's 5th goal of the season and the second best mark on the team. On the other hand, freshman goalkeeper Dayra Jackson recorded her 3rd shutout of the season. She made 3 saves in addition to some crucial clearances coming off her line. The Titans now move to 3-3 in Big West play. Now on more Titan sports, the Cal State Fullerton's women's tennis team had a solid second day of competition at the Long Beach State Fall Tournament. Caitlin Taylor advanced to Sunday's final at 10 a.m. Pacific time in the Flight B winners bracket. She defeated Matija Mihalovic by a score of 7-6, 6-3 in the quarterfinal round. Unfortunately, in the semifinals, she had to square off against fellow Titan Yuzing Su and won 7-6, 4-6, 6-3. Su reached the semifinal with a 6-1, 6-1 win in the quarterfinal matchup against Susana Shapenska from Long Beach State University. In the top half of the bracket, Juliet Darius fell to Jenna Dorian from Cal State Northridge in a quarterfinal by a score of 6-6, 3-6. Tonight, all Dodgers fans' eyes will be in the important National League's Division Series game with LA team facing the San Francisco Giants. The Los Angeles Dodgers and San Francisco Giants split the first 2 games of the National League Division Series at the Oracle Park and now head to the house of the Dodgers in LA for Game 3 of the best-of-5 series. On Saturday, the Dodgers won 9-2 in Game 2 with 7 players recording an RBI, including starting pitcher Julio Urias. The Giants won Game 1 behind a stellar pitching performance from Logan Webb, who pitched 7 shutout innings and struck 10. The crucial game will be tonight at 9:37 p.m. Eastern Time at the Dodgers Stadium. With this information, we conclude today's sports segment. Back to you, Melanie.
Southwest Airlines canceled more than 1,000 flights this weekend and has yet to give an update on when the cancellations will end. The airline has canceled 2,205 flights and delayed 1,405 just this weekend. Southwest released a statement on Twitter on Saturday where they claimed air traffic control and weather issues were the causes of all the cancellations. However, other airlines don't appear to be affected. Southwest is not offering any accommodations for hotels and car services because of the cancellations, but are providing a flexible self-service rebooking option where customers can also get updates on their travel status. It's finally pumpkin patch season again. Michael Guzman has a report from Southern California's oldest pumpkin patch.
Halloween is around the corner, and Southern California's oldest pumpkin patch is back again.
So if you have a family, this would be a good place to go.
The pumpkin patch is located in Placentia and has been open for over 45 years.
Sure that we make it, cute for the community and everything like that. And we're unique and we've been here for so long. We've watched generations grow.
The pumpkin patch doesn't just offer picking your own pumpkin. They offer multiple attractions, from tractor rides, carnival games, and feeding baby animals. Do you guys want a pumpkin like this? Come down to the pumpkin patch in Placentia. Cost to enter is free. The pumpkin patch is open 7 days a week. The hours are Monday through Thursday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Friday 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Live in Orange County and near Placentia? Why not make your way to Southern California's oldest pumpkin patch? I'm Michael Guzman Dueñas in Placentia, reporting for OC News.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching OC News. Our next newscast is Wednesday. Look out for our show on YouTube under OC News.